Hello, and welcome to Marble League Online Season 3. We're going to start this season off a little different this time. We got a short video of a race from our pizza delivery woman from the cast and crew getting their pizza while they're working on the track. It's a fun race. A little prep time before we go in, get a little look at the track before the racers go down. Let's see how she reacts. Our pizza delivery's here. I'm going to try and get him in on a marble race. So right here we have a marble race, a marble racing track, and I have 4 marbles up here.
Are you recording it right now?
Yeah, I'm recording because I want you to pick a marble, pick a color, and if your color wins, I'm going to give you an extra $5 on top of your tip.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it.
He's gonna pull it, but so there's. I want you. You don't have to go up the ladder. So there's a. So I'll let you know what they are, or you can probably look. Yeah. Can you see the colors? They're kind of hard to see from down there. But anyway, there's.
Up here?
Yeah, they're sitting up here. They're right here. There's a white one, a green one,
Oh, green.
a blue one, and a multicolored, the triple colored one.
Green.
Green? Oh wait, hold on, Russell. Hold on. There. All right, here we go.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Get marked. Get set. Go. Oh, green one's out.
Oh, green one's out front too. Green one's winning. Only 2 of them down. The green one. The green one wins it. Yeah. All right, let's get into race 1. We're off. Taking down Farms out in front. Sauce pushing off the side. Coming down, taking both different sides of the track, but Sauce is able to get up ahead. Blocks off Glob Droppers real nice. Right at the end there to keep that first place spot. Let's see what happened on the track. Looks like McDonald Farms are out in front here with a nice lead. Sauce right behind with Gruesome Twosome. Gruesome Twosome slows down, comes back on the track, doesn't go over the wall. McDonald Farms is gone. Can't find out where she is. And there's Glob Droppers coming in with Mac. Coach, loving that block right now. Team Sauce rolling in for the first place spot in the first race of Season 3. So we got Risky Biscuits there in 8th place. We have a couple of DNFs. We have Phoenix and the Baker's Dozen, our new guy, getting their first race in with a DNF. Baker's Dozen, Coach Chris. And they're up. Down the track, this water spritzer is a big part here. And Gruesome Twosome takes a nice win. Huge jump off that water spritzer. Man, that's going to be a key in this season, getting in those tubes quickly. So we have a bigger track this season. Much more options. Very technical track we have here. Every decision you make coming down this track will matter. It looks like on this race, Gruesome Twosome made every right decision. Can he keep it up? Possibly win Season 3. Got Glob Droppers with another nice second place. The Baker's Dozen finishing this time, getting 3rd. Nice top 3 finish for them in their second race after that DNF. And you see our leaderboard here, plus 10 points for Gruesome Twosome. Glob Droppers in second. And now in this season, you'll notice we do not have an overall score after each race. We're going to do a little different this season. We're going to have an overall score after race 7. 14 and 21. A little interesting, a little more suspense in the middle of the races. Let's check out what we got here. Looks like Baker's Dozen has a nice lead up there. Sauce coming in behind. Glob Droppers on his own in this outside lane towards the camera, getting in that tube nicely, but isn't able to get in there before Team Sauce gets up in front. Again, race 3, it is Sauce in first. And Glob Droppers in second. This time it's McDonald Farms in 3rd, Phoenix in 4th, Gruesome Twosome in 5th. I think it's Risky Biscuits in 8th, with Moonbeam taking a DNF that race. See if they can do better this round. Let's get into it. And they're off. Looks like Baker's Dozen and Sauce neck and neck, 2nd, 3rd, with Moonbeam trying to get back in there after that DNF. And it's, ooh, that was Baker's Dozen with exploding out of the gates there. That was amazing off that water spritzer. See how they got down? They're not even in first here. They're a nice spot in the lead right here. But right with everyone else, clicking off Risky Biscuits, even going over the wall, switching back over to the far out lane with a nice drop into the tunnel. And it looks like someone else got there first, but they must have just hit it huge to get that first place stop. Good job, Baker's Dozen. The Globdroppers getting another second place. And Moonbeam right behind. And McDonald Farms coming in for, I think, 7th place. We got Gruesome Twosome with a DNF and Phoenix. Baker's Dozen getting their first win this season. Nice win, Baker's Dozen. Can they keep it up? And right now they are in the top 3, coming down the track, but they get way slowed down, going way too high on one of those walls, leaving Globdroppers to get in the front. And Baker's Dozen get in second. Good spot for him still. Nice run. Let's take a look in slow-mo at that. Right here, it's all 3 Baker's Dozen Sauce, McDonald Farms out and back, and Globdroppers up there. Globdroppers just takes it away right there, way out in front. Looks like it was Sauce that got stuck on that wall, not Baker's Dozen. Baker's Dozen went around the outside, was able to catch up to Globdroppers and maintain 2nd place. Beautiful run. And the real one's taking 3rd. Good for them. McDonald Farms in 4th. There's our points. Globdroppers getting a nice 10 points. Baker's Dozen getting a nice 7 to get in to the next race. Ooh, and they're off Globdroppers, so they get a big lead there. McDonald Farms. Couldn't tell to see at the end. Ooh, but it's the real ones that pass Globdroppers right at the end. Oh, nice. They must have got nice in the tubes down there into that water spritzer to get ahead of Globdroppers like that. His Globdroppers out in front. Big lead. The real ones are way back there. Just exploded down that lane. Right, oh, they're right behind Globdroppers, but they must have come out right on top of them right here. Beautiful move. So the real ones getting their first win in Season 3. Holding off Globdroppers. Moonbeam getting 3rd. Baker's Dozen getting 4th. Team Sauce getting 5th. And Risky Biscuits getting 6th. With McDonald Farms in 7th. Phoenix and Gruesome Twosome both taking a DNF in race 6. Let's get on to race 7. Risky Biscuits out in front, but he loses it. McDonald Farms taking a big lead. The Gruesome Twosome goes over that first wall and takes a big and blocks Moonbeam right at the end from taking the lead. What a change of events, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get on slow-mo. Oh, we got 2 slow rollers too. Look at Team Sauce and Globdroppers are duking it out in the back. Those 1st and 2nd place spots. Must have got them fighting throughout the race, which will affect them later. McDonald Farms has a nice lead here, but Gruesome Twosome hops that wall, goes way down, straight into the tube, perfect entry. But slows way too much, but is able to block Moonbeam right at the end, knock her off, and she won't finish. Too aggressive on Moonbeam's part. McDonald Farms will now take 2nd because of that. The real ones in 3rd, Risky Biscuits in 4th. And they will actually take their positions. The rest are saying because of the debris, they will get 7th and 8th. And right now, you'll be able to see our overall standings. Globdroppers in 1st, Sauce in 2nd, and the real ones in 3rd. And into race 8, looks like McDonald Farms out in front again. Can they maintain it this time? Phoenix trying to count for it too, but it is not. It looks like the Sauce is out front. Moonbeam in 2nd. Gruesome Twosome almost takes it from him at the end. Wow, how did Risky Biscuits and McDonald Farms lose it right here? Going over that wall may have affected them. Moonbeam out and back. I can't even see Sauce. He's off at the far end. Looks like he's way in the tube now. Exploding out of there. Moonbeam coming right behind. No need to block her this time. Gruesome Twosome really trying to catch up here. Looks like Moonbeam uses that little bit of debris to pop just over it. Almost slows them down too much, but they're able to maintain and get 2nd over Gruesome Twosome's 3rd. And now we'll get into race 9. On the rough. On the track they go. Moonbeam had a lead there for a second, but looked like McDonald Farms taking a big lead. Most of the other track going on that right side. McDonald Farms with an easy win into race 9. With Sauce getting 2nd. The real ones in 3rd. I think Moonbeam in 4th. Just look at that. This doesn't slow down the whole time, leaving everyone in the dust. Gruesome Twosome almost catching up to Sauce there, but they almost disappeared, it looked like. You can't even see him. Big lead there. They must have taken it home all day. Our Season 1 and 2 winners, showing them how it's done. Rolling in slow for a nice dramatic finish. Sauce in second. Gruesome Twosome went all the way to the back. They were right next to Farms. Only just ahead of Risky Biscuits now. Let's see where that put them. Globdroppers with their first DNF at race 9. Get into race 10. So the Globdroppers out in front, unhappy about that DNF. Trying to show up for their coach, and Sauce bounces way off the track. Globdroppers with a nice win. McDonald Farms right behind with Risky Biscuits in third. We're going to take another replay at that. Look what happened to Sauce. And we got the Baker's Dozen, our new guys, rolling in slow to get a nice spot, get a few extra points, finishing the race. See Globdroppers with a big lead here. The real ones in McDonald Farms duking it out. Sauce is trying to catch up. Looks like he catches too much speed and just bounces right over the wall. Dramatic exit. And to pan back over the Globdroppers to check out their win. McDonald Farms having a nice lead into second. Risky Biscuits keeping it nice in third, and the Gruesome Twosome and the real ones duking it out for third. Overall. Fourth. Excuse me. The Baker's Dozen will get those points there. +2 for finishing the race. Sauce and Phoenix, DNF. In race 11. We got the real ones out in front, but then they get knocked back. Gruesome Twosome trying to catch back up. But they go way too aggressive and get knocked out of the track. But they're still going down. Risky Biscuits will take second. Phoenix got down the track without us even seeing her. Sauce trying to catch up to Gruesome Twosome as well. Something happened to him, and he might take it. No! The debris slows him down, but they will still take the points there. Those last two spots, see here, Phoenix is way out ahead this whole time. She looks like she goes into that bottom tunnel, shoots out into the right lane, straight into the tube. She must have jetted off right there. She actually knocked Gruesome Twosome into the other lane. Gruesome Twosome losing first spot, falling all the way back to, I think, 7th. Giving Phoenix the win. And Risky Biscuits in third. The real ones coming in for some nice points over Gruesome Twosome and Team Sauce. Hopefully it'll help them out in the standings. We'll see in race 14. But for now, we're going to give those 10 points to Phoenix. Risky Biscuits in second, getting +7, and Moonbeam in third. Let's get into race 12. And we're up. We got McDonald Farms way out in front. Risky Biscuits trying to catch up, but Risky Biscuits lost them back. And they get to that tube nice though. Moonbeam way out ahead. Well, that's Risky Biscuits. The shadow was messing with my eyes there. I'm sorry, people. Risky Biscuits taking a nice win there. You can see here, right? Risky Biscuits and Gruesome Twosome. Oh, Risky Biscuits, the real ones, and McDonald Farms, all three slamming each other at the same time up at the top. Putting Risky Biscuits back in this outside lane to make him get first place. We got a three-way battle for second. McDonald Farms holding back Gruesome Twosome right there, going back and forth with them. The real ones paying attention, making sure they keep second. And McDonald Farms able to pull away to maintain third. Beautiful race. Good job with that Risk and the Biscuits. Getting their first win, second win actually this season. Getting those nice +10 points, getting to race 13. So Phoenix way out in front. Or is that the real ones? I think it's the real ones with Baker's Dozen right behind and Sauce following him. Nice race for the real ones. So now Gruesome Twosome is in first, but drops back to fourth instantly after that bad wall bounce, giving the real ones a nice jump in the head. A lot of cross action there, a lot of collision. Two people going in the tunnel. Almost everyone goes on the right outside line, except for the real ones taking that left inside, which will give them that win this race. Almost so they slow down a little bit right there. They're able to maintain the speed over. Baker's Dozen has a beautiful second spot. Sauce has to hold back on third, making sure no one else passes him. Able to keep the momentum, keeping everyone behind him to maintain third place. With McDonald Farms in fourth, Risky Biscuits in fifth, and Globdroppers in sixth, with Gruesome Twosome in seventh. So we got a few DNFs that round. We got Moonbeam and Phoenix taking a DNF at race 13. Let's get into race 14. And they're off. Risky Biscuits out in front for a minute there. Gruesome Twosome taking a nice leap over that wall. Will that get him ahead though? Looks like Globdroppers went over that edge there, slowing down a lot. Looks like our water pressure is really low. Risky Biscuits getting stuck in the back. Who's going to take first? Phoenix out in front of Moonbeam, and it looks like Gruesome Twosome right in the middle there overtakes McDonald Farms for third place. Beautiful move. Can't maintain his first spot here. Slows down on that wall. Gets passed by, looks like Sauce, but Sauce disappears. Globdropper's missing the tunnel, going over into the center of the track in a DNF. Phoenix coming out, slowing down, able to hold everyone else back. First one off the lip. Moonbeam right behind, and right here McDonald Farms is in front of Gruesome Twosome. You know, Sauce and Baker's Dozen duking it out in the back. And Gruesome Twosome right there is able to just get just around McDonald Farms to take third. Beautiful overtake by Gruesome Twosome. Good win for Phoenix. Maybe their first win in this season, I think. And here's the results after race 14. Phoenix taking a nice 10 points. We're on to our totals. If Globdroppers, Sauce, and McDonald Farms all tie for first with 67 points. The Real Ones in second with 66. Gruesome Twosome in fifth with 58. Baker's Dozen, our new guy, in sixth.
Okay.
Let's get into race 15. Gruesome Twosome starting out in front, but they lose it. Can they maintain back around? Looks like Globdroppers out in front, taking that right outside lane. Risky Biscuits. Ooh, big jets. The water pressure's way too high on this race. Let's see what happened there. Looks like Moonbeam and Globdroppers right there in the lead. If Phoenix is able to overtake Moonbeam, Baker's Dozen getting down on that closer left side lane with Risky Biscuits right behind. And everyone is exploding out of here. Phoenix taking first. Risky Biscuits goes off the trot side to lose to second place to Globdroppers. I couldn't tell who got third, but Gruesome Twosome overtakes Risky Biscuits at the last second to take fifth, with Baker's Dozen taking first. Globdroppers up in second. Man, what a race. In race 16, we got McDonald Farms way out in front. Phoenix trying to fall behind. And McDonald Farms slows down. Gruesome Twosome pulls a Sauce and goes way off track. And Moonbeam will win, giving Baker's Dozen second place. Phoenix in third. What happened to McDonald Farms? Here we are, way out in front. And right there, they kind of just disappear. Almost rolling down, and there's Gruesome Twosome going way over that wall. Man, too bad for Gruesome Twosome, taking too much speed over that wall, just like Team Sauce. Moonbeam out in front. Baker's Dozen in second. Phoenix in third. And there's McDonald Farms in sixth. Risky Biscuits in seventh. Who else do we got a DNF with? The Gruesome Twosome and the Real Ones also don't finish. And off they go. So Baker's Dozen out in front. Taking the outside lane. Almost everyone except for Moonbeam. Can they take it? It's the Globdroppers out in front with Sauce out behind, but Sauce passes at the last second and takes it for the win. And again, it's Sauce in first. Globdroppers in second. Right here you see Sauce actually has the lead, Moonbeam behind. Sauce takes the outside lane. With the Real Ones, it looks like passing right by, but they go off track. No, they get stuck and get behind. And Sauce is going to catch up right here to the Globdroppers, holding back Moonbeam first, just to go right around, even hit that little bump on the track there and get right in front of them. Wow, what a race. Good job, Team Sauce, taking over Globdroppers. With Moonbeam in third, that race taking 6 points. Let's get into the next one. We got Sauce out front again, followed by Baker's Dozen. But Baker's Dozen takes a nice lead down that left side. Can they maintain? Yes, they do. Phoenix trying to catch up. Can they overtake? No, Baker's Dozen is able to hold him back, and McDonald Farms takes third right behind Phoenix. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. That was an intense race. Looks like Sauce here is out front. He slows down over that wall, giving Baker's Dozen a nice cut in right there. Able to get into that tube first, it looks like, with the Real Ones right behind. But the Real Ones can't keep up, and they get passed by Phoenix and Baker's Dozen, even McDonald Farms right at the end. Great move by McDonald Farms, taking some notes from Gruesome Twosome's last race. They're unable to maintain this race, coming in at 6th. Looks like Risky Biscuits is taking a bit, and he's going to come in at 7th. With Globdropper, oh, Risky Biscuits DNF, Globdroppers and Moonbeam also DNF. And looks like Phoenix out in front. The Real Ones are behind. Gruesome Twosome looks like getting some speed. Can he get out the tube though? Gruesome Twosome passes Moonbeam right at the last second. Even tries to fight off the debris. Little miscommunication there in the pits. That was not a person behind you, Gruesome Twosome. That was a stick. Good move, though. The real ones are actually out in front right there. The Risky Biscuits behind. But Gruesome Twosome takes another huge lead, jumping over that wall. Half the track taking that upper lane. Slowing people down a bit too much. And Gruesome Twosome is able to take over Moonbeam right there to take that first place spot. With Baker's Dozen getting in third. Gruesome and the Glob Droppers taking fourth. Good win for Gruesome Twosome. They're going to need it to bump up in this game. And it's our point system for race 19. Gruesome Twosome taking a nice 10 points. Sauce getting a DNF with the real ones. Into our next race. So we got Glob Droppers way out in front. Moonbeam trying to catch up. Can they keep up to him? Can they pass him at the end? No, it's McDonald Farms with Risky Biscuits right behind. Wow, what happened to Moonbeam? Yeah, the McDonald Farms has a nice lead here. Risky Biscuits taking the outside lane, but able to keep up with McDonald Farms. Moonbeam coming over here. Where did she go? She must have got lost in the tunnel. Because there's McDonald Farms, and there's Risky Biscuits coming in for second. Looks like some debris wants to race him here. Getting passed by the debris. Baker's Dozen getting third, and Sauce getting fourth. Gruesome Twosome in fifth, and Glob Droppers in sixth. Phoenix, the real ones, and Moonbeam taking a DNF this race. That will not help them. As we get into our last bonus race, where everything is double points this race, let's see who takes it. So Baker's Dozen out in the lead. Those might be the real ones taking up a nice lead. Phoenix, no, it's the Risky Biscuits, but they get passed by the Glob Droppers. Risky Biscuits takes second. McDonald Farms takes third. Let's take a look in slow motion. Looks like Baker's Dozen right here is a nice lead. But they lose it right there to looks like the real ones. But they might have went off track this race going too fast. They did, right over the wall. And Moonbeam as well. Everyone trying to get those extra points a little too much. Risky Biscuits unable to hold back Glob Droppers. Getting passed right at the last lane. Donald Farms taking nice there. Gruesome Twosome in fourth. Sauce right behind in fifth. And Baker's Dozen in sixth. Let's see who gets those double points. And right after this race is a big ball bonus race with half the teams for the red ball and the other half for the yellow ball. Let's take a look at it. Each team will get 4 points for each one. It looks like yellow one's in the lead there, but they slowed down and the red one goes up front. And that win for the red ball will give half of the racers this season a random 4 points, and those racers will be Gruesome Twosome, McDonald Farms, Phoenix, Baker's Dozen, and Glob Droppers. All get an extra 4 points at the end of the season. Wow, red ball barely gets in there to give him those extra points. And I think those extra points will be just enough to get our newcomer, Baker's Dozen, up into third place and get on the podium in his first season. And it will, folks. Baker's Dozen with 105 over Max 104, Team Sauce's fourth place spot. Glob Droppers taking their first victory in our season games with McDonald Farms getting in second. Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back next week for a new tournament. And that'll be the end of Marble League Online Season 3.